Hey, what's up everyone? Upstart here with RyXe Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Dungeon Scavenger. Now, in the previous episode, we had a few hiccups here and there. One of the things was that we died, we lost our spider pet, um, we, we, technically this would count as something bad, I guess, but not that bad. We slept to to just test out what would happen, how the dungeon would be reset, how it would react, I guess. Um, and we had a problem. At least the fog of war is not there, but we had the problem that we had to actually carve out back another way to get out of the dungeon because I noticed that if we would try to go back, we'd either back to the surface, we'd either have to use a teleport scroll, um, or pretty much manually defeat all the monsters that were here and then get out. And if we did do the scroll, the teleport scroll, then when we want to come back in and we want to go to the second floor, we'd have to either go back in through here and carve out the same path, or pay the 500 gold. And paying the 500 gold, probably not that good. No, it's okay, every once in a while, I guess. But, to constantly have to do that when you have to go back to the surface to resupply or something, nah. So I've already done that. I've already, carved out this area here. I've already gone out. I've already, restocked on supplies, blah, blah, blah. Put everything that I've gotten, back into my bank. I stored a bunch of items, whatever, a little bit of money. Not that many good stuff going on. What else? I was thinking of actually, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna here. I was thinking of doing this again, and going through all these, obviously off camera on my own time. And just clearing it all out again because I have a feeling that we should probably train a little. I don't think it's meant for us to leave for this, to be on the second floor, just just going through it, spamming through it, whatever. I don't know if that's the case because just that first monster, that green bat, was like pretty much an elite from the first floor, was a simple monster from the second floor. So that was a bit too tough for us. We'd have to be spamming potions all the time, and at the way I play it, I'd probably I like what, I'm just spamming this. I don't really think much of the strategy. I think some of it. I'm like, oh, this maybe I don't want to take that kind of, I don't want to take that effect on me, the DOT or something. But that's about it. I'm like, it's just choose one, you guard or you attack, and most of the time it's attacking. So I think leveling up is not a bad idea. But for now, let's just keep going on the second floor. Let's go down. Just to test the waters a little bit. We've already tested this first one. We died, and then but that was with the green bat. But that was because we did kind of sorta got a little bit too confident in ourselves, and we screwed up. And we should have used the potion and we didn't. That's when we died. We would have been able to beat that monster. But I'm thinking, I'm like, what? I think it sounds like a good idea to capture one of those green bats. I'm gonna start going this way. To fight, these are easy. These are really easy. So I'm just gonna go with this one. Oh wait, hold up. Oh yeah, these are resistant. These are pretty much immune to acid, but they're mostly physical attackers. Yeah. So it was this, and then we're just gonna go with Shadow. And this is just him buffing himself, so that's not a big deal. Just some damage, no big deal. Keep going, same as always, same old. Almost there. He's gonna poison us now. He's got 14 on him, so we're pretty much doing like 30 damage, I mean, per turn. Ain't doing that much. I don't care for that. I might as well do the damage. Keep going. That should be it for him. He's dead. Holy Bronze Sword, we'll loot that. So now we gotta look into a direction to go. So the humanoid, or at least that's the only humanoid I know of right now from this floor, which would be the goblin. That one seems fairly easy. It still takes us a chunk out of our health, but it just gives us a good amount of XP. 11 is not that bad. So I'm gonna go for this one down here. The roof of the area is falling on you. Time to think quickly. Pet, run away while your companion shields you. Lose your companion. We already lost one, but we didn't lose it this way. We lost it some weird, some like unreasonable way. Run and take damage. Take 85 damage. I have no choice but to actually just run and take the damage. I have no reason. Either I heal myself and go for this next monster, or go back to the next floor. I might as well let's test this out. Let's do 2. Oh, I probably should have done 1 though on that one. Let's go again. So I want to capture this one. I was actually thinking about it. I'm like, I think it's not a bad idea. The green bat is pretty tough, at least for me. I don't think it's a bad idea to use a charm on him and try to take him out. Well, we better marks the animal for capture if defeated and deals 1 damage each turn. 1 damage isn't that great, but it's better than nothing. We're just gonna do shadow on him. And we're just gonna see whoever lasts the longest. What was this one about? Will reduce your physical damage. Oh yeah, that doesn't matter. It's not like I do much physical attacking. I'm already zeroed out on it. So here I probably should throw a heal on me. Take a potion. I'm thinking of doing it every time I hit 100. Yeah, I'm still good. Keep going. Alright, that should probably be my cue to throw that on. Okay, we're almost there. Evasion, nah, dog. I could probably take it. I'll take it. Go. I'm getting overconfident now, but we got it. Fire cloth helmet. We'll loot that, and we got our. Obviously, we don't want to be all bloody on the sides here, so we got to do that. So that's definitely better than the spider, I think. Animal mastery 1%. Animal element acid weak to fire, inflicts poison. Enhances weakness. 0% chance to leave when a battle starts. Oh, well, why was that the case? I wonder if it was because of the health, and I didn't even pay attention to that. So maybe it was that, oh, he had taken some damage and I didn't heal him. I don't even know if I can heal him. I gotta check that out. Got two insect scrolls. So I had the one, plus I got another one somewhere as loot. I gotta go back because I don't have this. No, just consume it. I gotta go back and restock up on supplies. Alright, so I've already stocked up on some supplies, done all that good stuff. I've also went through my equipment, like all the stuff I've been getting. I pretty much has been storing everything. I haven't really been looking at it and see if anything's better than what I have on me. I decided to change out my plain plain cloth armor for this water one. It's the only other cloth armor I have. It's better to have a +4 resistance than just base 5 and 3. So that's that right there. I've also decided to switch out my acid bronze dagger for the bow. As you've all probably noticed, I'm going more on the magic attacks, which is, the acid apparently is magic as well. Anyways, and I'm not doing physical attacks that much because I pretty much don't do much physical damage, so I see no point. And I decided to go with that because it does lower my physical power a little bit, but that doesn't even matter. It gives me a little bit more on the magic power. Let's switch them out and just go back to how I had my setup before. So it just switches out a 3, on physical power for magic power, right? And then but it adds 10 to the dual strike ability, which isn't bad. It's good. Plus 10, that's pretty good. Especially since I like using that, even though it's just a magic attack and a physical attack, pretty much both at the same time kind of thing. For it to proc more often, I'm guessing this is for the percentage, right? That's good. Stone power doesn't really matter to me, or bleed. The acid and the poison was the thing that mattered to me. But I also have the lightning power and the magic attacks, the lightning attacks, and the shadow attacks. So, kind of okay, I think. I see no problem with changing this out for the dagger. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And let's just put the dagger away. I also, bought a new scroll for the animal one because I've already used mine. And pretty much it. I checked other stuff, but nothing else seems really of interest. Everything else looks like it's for other classes, like the plate stuff here. This one right here, I don't know if it's because of my level or it's because of my class. I think this is more like for what's it called? Like caster class, like the sorcerer or mage or whatever. Everything else, nothing of interest, all good. I did spend a little bit of money. I was like on 4-something K, and just because I had to buy some stuff and having to go through all this, spending the 500 to go to the next dungeon level, yeah, we can't. That's not sustainable. So yeah, and then the zoo. So we either okay. So I have an animal 1%. So it depends how many I have. And that's when it gives me the percentage here. So if I don't have anything, it's not gonna give me. So if I store it, let's store it. It'll stay there, and it'll keep increasing my percentage, I guess, right? Let me go back into the zoo. Yeah, it'll have that there. I don't know what it's about. It doesn't really say anything. Like there's no tooltip on saying, oh, this increases. This many like affects this many stats, like with the 1%. Like oh. The base stat of your monster gets increased by 1%, your companion, whatever. I don't know. It doesn't say anything, so I can't really tell. I don't really have anything else, so I'm going to take that. I don't know if it says 1 because that's how many I have, or if it says 1 because it's level 1. I don't even know if it has a level in particular. But anyways, let's go back into the dungeon. I probably should have re-healed myself, so I'm going to do that real quick. Alright, so we're gonna go back inside, and I didn't heal myself. What I said by healing, I meant by like getting more whatever this thing's called, stamina, because I am pretty low on stamina, and I'm almost leveling up. So I see no point in actually healing myself in this aspect. Maybe just in this one. So I'm gonna go. I'm not really gonna deal with the events right now. I'm gonna go over here and trying to get these right here, these monsters, and level up that way. I am gonna do that training thing that I mentioned earlier, where I was gonna go through. I said all of it, but I'm gonna go through most. I'm trying to go through most of this right now off camera, like on my own. If anything of interest comes up, I'll show you guys. If not, I'll just keep going until we're gonna continue on with the second floor. So I'm just gonna make a cut, and I'll be back with you guys in a little bit. Alright, so I decided to come out of the dungeon for a bit. I lost my green bat, but not because I died or because I got killed or ran away. It happened because I thought that if I were to try and tame another monster and I tamed it, it would go to the zoo automatically, and it didn't. I also thought that since I saw it come up here and replace my other monster, or pet, whatever you want to call it, I thought that I gave me the one I just tamed, and the other one it sent it to the to the zoo. No, it did not. It just pretty much like disappeared. It poofed it out of existence, and now I have no animal. My green bat was pretty much plowing through everything. Well, both of us, right? On the first floor, just going through everything. Maybe not one-shotting. We weren't one-shotting. We were like two-shotting, three-shotting, maybe, like real quick. But now I got this. I also wanted to check. I guess I'm screwed in that department. I'm just gonna have to go back to the second floor and try to find another one, which I will. I will do it, but not right now. Right now, what I want to see is if I store the pet there, is that how it heals? Well, it definitely healed up. So my question is, if I still haven't checked if I can heal it. Oh look, if I click it, it'll give me everything on this thing down here. Gained a new minion, but the same thing about my other one. It does not. It just says you gain a new minion, and that's it. But I wanted to send it into this. I only got the spider because I want to. I'm like the spiders don't really come out that often, at least not that I'm aware of. Not for me, anyways. And I decided I'm like, you know what? Let me just tame it so I can, get the mastery going. And then when I find a better one, obviously the things I could just leave it there. So I don't know what. I see that there's a limit on this. I thought I could just have. I just noticed that right now, and I thought I could have like an infinite amount where I can like just keep getting. Well, maybe not an infinite, but like get this up to 100%, and then I don't know. It was just me being. There's a word and I can't remember right now. Optimistic, I think that's the word. So I'm just gonna have to go back to the second floor and just gonna look for another one. I'm just gonna keep carrying on doing what I've been doing with clearing out everything else. I did level up though to level 5. I was also like contemplating on what I should add those points to, and I'm still not sure. I was thinking of like double cast. I'm like, but I'm not a caster. But that's pretty much all I do. I've only been casting. I hardly ever do physical attacks. And I'm like, dual strike? I'm like, yeah, I got that plus 10 on dual strike, but I'm like, at any moment I could probably switch it out for something. Maybe out of somewhere, like out of nowhere, I'll probably get something random that gives me to the double cast. That would probably be nice. I have traps. That's like my main thing apparently, traps to like escape. Opens chest without setting traps and allows you to run from combat. Yeah. So I don't know if I should put it here or double cast. That's really the only thing I really care about. Nothing else really matters, and I'm still not sure. So I'm still on the fence about that. But anyways, let's head back to the. I probably should have waited a little bit. It gave me 15. I just wasted like 1. Let's go back to the second floor. Go down to the sewers, and hopefully we find a green bat somewhere. Oh, what's that? Brown spawn. It's a dragon. Oh, it's resistance to mental. Oh, that's strong. Can I run away? I might want to run away. I'm kind of here to fight. Oh, I didn't run away. Try again. What did it do? The enemy physical damage increased. Let me guard. I should probably wait until I get traps. A dual strike. I don't care about that. I want to run away. I'm scared. I'm scared. Come on. Traps. Let's get out of here. Okay, so we tried that one. There's a spawn. Oh, look, it does show it there. Nice. Let's go down this way. A bat? Green bat? Another spawn. What? Should I try to fight it? Sure, why not? Here. We'll just go with that, I guess. Yeah, so the monsters on the second floor aren't exactly that easy either. So I think, as I've been mentioning before, I think staying on the first one and leveling, grinding a little bit. I think that's kind of the way to go. An enhancement will increase physical damage by 1. Oh. technically this guy isn't that hard. He's mainly just physically hitting. He does buff himself though. That's not that good because look at that, 56 now. And what's this right here? Reduce your magical damage by 3. You will resist 10 damage. That isn't that great. What I mean is it isn't good for me. That's what I'm trying to say. No, but he's dead. And the monsters, some monsters on the first level give me more money than these guys here. I definitely gotta heal up. Yeah, this floor ain't that good for me. Let's go down. Magical renovations. You encounter a sorcerer demolishing the walls. You need to take evasive action. That looks like a kid just chilling. You know, just stretching out his hand a little bit and just destroying it. You get hit by the lightning blast. You take 67 lightning damage and gain 8 lightning damage enhancement. Your faith defends you from attack. You take 67 holy damage and gain 8. I'll go with the lightning, I guess. Okay, let's check on here. I need another green bat. Oh, they're small green bat. Yeah, we'll take that one. We'll take this one. Charm it. So every time we wanted to tame a new one, I don't know. I don't like that whole taming. The taming system was. I think it's just like to have one. The whole mastery thing is just not even interesting at all. I'm gonna go with lightning as I do have that lightning enhancement. Just spamming it. I should probably heal up a little bit. Not of interest because I don't physical attack. This is the lightning DOT, right? Enemy magic resistance is reduced by 21. What? Mark, reduce the enemy magical resistance by. Oh, so lightning does reduce that. Oh, okay. So this one doesn't put DOT. I thought it was the same as all of them. Like, oh, so this one just reduces the magical resistance, and these over here put DOT. But isn't it like? I feel it's kind of the same. I don't know. Because it just keeps decreasing its resistance, and that means I just do more damage. And it goes into the negative, so it's not like it has a limit. Maybe it does have a limit, but I'm not at that yet. At that limit yet. So we just keep doing more damage, and we got our green bat again. And I am going back to the first level and continue on with what I was doing. So I'll be right back. I'll be back with you all. You know, with something of interest. Alright, so I'm back out again. I still haven't completely cleared the first floor, which is what I plan on doing. But I decided to come back out because I had some issues with some equipment, and I had decided to switch out my bow, the previous one, for the iron dagger. Because I had reached the level 5 and I was like, oh yeah, I reached level 5. I think those daggers, those uncommon, I guess better rank or better grade equipment was available, and I'm like, I think I have that. I should probably go check, and I did, and I came back and checked these out in my bank. So I had the plain iron dagger, this stone iron dagger, and I actually had it was a shadow iron dagger, but I ran into an event where this orb drained the some, I don't know, it said something about draining power, blah blah. It removed pretty much the enchantment or enhancement from one of my pieces of equipment, and I got so unlucky. I'm like, I hope it just doesn't remove the thing from the dagger, and that's the first thing it did. It took the shadow enchantment or enhancement from my iron dagger, and I got lucky that later on I got another event. So I was rolling with a plain dagger for a little bit, and then I got another event where I met a blacksmith that actually, he charged me 200 gold for No, that wasn't int. Um, I meant I got another one of the orb enhancements, but I got the with the first one I didn't have the option to choose to get one of my plain items enhanced, so I had to choose the drain. And then the second one I got, since I already had a plain one, which was the iron dagger, I decided to get one enhanced, and since it was the only one, it gave me that one. It gave me the acid one. It's not that great. I was trying to go for shadow this time around. I'm like, I guess it's okay. But now I'm level 6 actually. And another thing is that I finally decided on what I wanted to put those points in. I just went full in dual strike. I'm like, you know what? I think since I am a thief, my class, daggers is like my main thing. So um, that does increase my dual strike, this dagger here, and it does give me good physical power. But I also have good magic power for for either acid, shadow, or lightning. You know. So once I get dual strikes, I'm also doing good physical damage as well, instead of like a measly 3 or something, right? So I got that going on for me. Um, since I leveled up to level 6, I decided to come back and check on my equipment and stuff, you know, because I had to restock and whatever. I also got this book, but I can't equip that until level 7. Um, these boots are until level 8. And then the only other thing I saw here that was like really useful was this bow that I couldn't equip before. Now I can because I'm in level 6. I'm thinking about changing it out so I can have the dual strike increase a little bit. It's gonna reduce my physical power a little bit, but it's not gonna be that bad because it's still a weapon of like the similar grade to the dagger that I'm carrying. It removes the critical hit and double hit, but it gives me the dual strike and the lightning power, which isn't that bad anyways. It removes the acid power because this is a lightning, has a lightning enhancement instead of an acid one, but it's not that bad. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna use that. I'm actually gonna deposit that, and I want to use this book, but I'm not at the level, so I'm gonna deposit it. This as well. I think let's just close that out. I think this cloth just changes it from water to fire resistance. There isn't really that much water around that I've seen, so I'm just gonna equip that one instead. I'm gonna go with that right there. This necklace gives me shadow resistance instead of lightning. I think most of them are actually shadow instead of lightning, so I'm gonna go with that as well. I'm just gonna deposit these extra pieces over here. Where are they? That and that. Another thing is that I finally figured out how to heal my minion, and that's because I got this in one of the events as well. I got minion food. I probably had seen it here in the item shop. I went looking for it afterwards once I saw this, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right here. It costs 100, so it costs 100 to heal them up. I'm like, that's super expensive, right? But it does heal them to their full health. You just gotta use it sparingly. It says heals your companion to full health, full life. Also, like if you don't want to spend that, you can try to make your way back home. You just go into the zoo, store the pet, and that pretty much heals the pet back to full. So that's also a good option right there. You know, instead of using too much money, like for using the minion feed, might as well like drink a beer. If you're low on stamina, come back. Blah blah blah. There's also the portal if you're too far away, but the portal is pretty much the same cost. It just depends on which one you prefer to use. Yeah, another thing was the return cage. I'm like, I got that one. I got one at an event, and I already had one. And I'm like, I read the description. It says send your pet to your zoo, and then I started reading the rest of it, and it also says can only no dungeon and combat use. So I'm like, so this is what you'd use when you have like a pet, and then you want to keep that one, and then but you also want to capture the one that's you're fighting at the time. I think that's how it would work. I say I think because I'm not exactly sure. I'm not exactly sure on that one either. But yeah, so I'm level 6. I have a little bit of XP, but I'm not anywhere near getting to level 7, which is where I want to get, so I can switch out my book. But anyways, yeah, I have dual strike at 35 now with that 12 right there, and that's pretty much all I got going for me right now. And that's also going to be the end of this episode. So thank you all for watching. Uh, hit that like button if you liked the episode. Subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.